I, I, I truly understand, right, how the challenges of this journey make us stronger. I actually recorded a message last night that I need to go ahead and edit, um, but I'm going to be publishing after this because it's a lot of editing that I got to do. But yeah, um, I truly do believe that you know the challenges that we face on this journey are meant to make us stronger. You know, like I think I used weightlifting, weight training, or exercising, right, as as an example. You know, um, you go to the gym. Some days you don't want to go to the gym, and you go, you work out, and after your workout, you're sore. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, that weight that was once heavy for you, it gets lighter. When you start to see the changes in your body, you're stronger, your endurance is better. You know what I'm saying? You got muscles now. And it's pretty much the same for our spiritual journey. When we're doing the work, when we um when we are able to face the challenges that come our way and overcome them, all of that stuff makes us stronger for whatever's next to come. You know, um, I want to say this past, not even just this past week, but this past month, shit, the past few months. You know what I'm saying? It's been like it's been a process of just things getting more challenging, and right now I'm at a spot where um, you know I've had fears that I could wind up here. You know what I'm saying? But um, not not like fears as if I'm thinking and worrying and ruminating about this thing happening to me, right? But it's one of those things that's in the back of my head, that this could happen, right? And now I'm kind of facing it, right? And I'm thinking to myself, did I bring this on myself, by thinking about this stuff, by allowing these fears to come in my head, you know what I'm saying? And for me to create a story surrounding me having to face this situation, right? Um, and I've been doing that. But at the same time, through all the work that I've been doing, I'm not dealing with the worry, the anxiety that comes along, you know, with that I would usually have when I'm facing a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? Um, One of the things that I say a lot, one of the things that I was taught, you know what I'm saying, and that I believe strongly, right, is in the, you know what I'm saying, don't focus on the how, you know, don't focus on the how, you know, but it's so hard sometimes, especially when you're in the middle of shit, right, and you need an answer, you need a fix, and you're like, how am I going to get through this? You know what I'm saying? But usually when you're focused on that stuff, you're putting a lot of pressure, a lot of stress on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Um, and you're basically making matters worse. You know what I'm saying? And you have to trust that the universe, the divine, has got your back, and it's gonna work things out. And usually things do work out. Things always work out. You know what I'm saying? I can think of many situations where um, things could have gone bad, where I was worried about things going bad, and they either weren't as bad as I thought they would be, or they just worked out. You know what I'm saying? The outcome was a lot better um, than I even thought. You know, then I won't even say that I thought, but then you know I wanted. You know, meaning that you know if you're in a situation where you know it's a bill or something that you can't pay, and you're like, fuck, I gotta pay this bill, and you just want the money to pay the bill. You know what I'm saying? That's all you want. But then, you know, you get that money to pay the bill plus more. You know what I'm saying? So usually when it works out, it's like, you know, it wasn't as bad as you thought it would be. You know what I'm saying? You're fine. Or you find yourself where you know what I'm saying, um, where you get, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. I'm thinking increase, but you know what I'm saying. You get more than you expected. You know what I'm saying? So, what was my train of thought? So, you know, the point that I'm trying to make or get to, right, is that we have little control over an outcome, especially when we're in the middle of shit. You know what I'm saying? When we're in the middle of shit, you know, usually we want to see what we can do and to try to fix the situation, but it's like we're already in free fall. You know what I'm saying? Um, we got to ride it out, ride the wave out. You know what I'm saying? And just relax and trust fall. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing that I learned in martial arts, right? We were practicing throws, and when your partner is throwing you, right, you're supposed to let, you know, instead of tensing up, you know, let your body go limp, because if you tense up, you're gonna, when you hit the ground, you're gonna cause your body more damage. You know what I'm saying? Rather than if you were to just go limp and you know just allow your body to just fall. That's like, you know, with babies. When babies fall, you know, they don't, you know, they don't tense up, and that's why babies usually don't get hurt the way that um, we might think that they might get hurt. You know what I'm saying? A baby might take a fall and like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna break the baby, they're gonna break a bone or whatever, right? Or if you get a chance, check out one of my old videos, Break the Baby. It doesn't exactly go into this same thing that I'm talking about. It kind of does, but not really. But anyway, that might be interesting to you. But yeah, the baby, you know, usually the baby takes the fall, the baby's okay. You know what I'm saying? You might have seen stories on the news or whatever where a baby falls from like a window and, you know, the baby is okay. You know what I'm saying? Might have some minor injuries, but that's it. But the point I'm trying to make is that the baby didn't tense up. You know what I'm saying? Baby didn't have that fear response to tense up their body, you know. And it's just like when we're going through shit, you know, we have our fear response of tensing up, um, trying to trying to break our fall. You know what I'm saying? But usually, you know, we make shit worse than it could be. You know, if we had a worse than it would have been than if we were to just allow, you know, um, allow the outcome to unfold. And I know it's hard. I know it's fucking hard. It's hard for me right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trusting. You know what I'm saying? I'm trusting. You know, and I honestly feel like right now, you know, especially just coming out of this new moon, I mean, not new moon, this full moon, right? That I'm in the middle of a shift. I'm kind of being pushed to move forward on my journey. Me recording these videos, it's I mean, it might seem like nothing, especially because of the fact that I'm really not good at this, but it's a big deal for me. It really is because for me to just sit in front of a camera and talk and share and tell my truth, you know what I'm saying, and reveal certain things about myself. Um, 3 years ago wouldn't have been, I wouldn't have been able to do this. 2 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I don't have a lot of people um, that are stopping by and checking out my content, it could get discouraging. You know what I'm saying? But I'm following what I'm guided to do. You know what I'm saying? What I'm feeling in my heart and my spirit, um, to share my testimony. You know what I'm saying? To share my journey for other people that are having I'm sorry, excuse me, that are having similar experiences. You know what I'm saying? People that are probably in the position, in the mindset that I was in, like 2 3 years ago when I was beginning, um when I was beginning my I won't say beginning my spiritual journey, but this this oh my God, this phase of my spiritual journey, right? Because I believe that we go through a series of awakenings. You know what I'm saying? Like we level up. It's like kindergarten, elementary, middle school, high school, college. You know what I'm saying? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, but that's pretty much the journey. You know what I'm saying? We level up, and sometimes we get comfortable once we hit a certain level, and the universe kind of has to push us to the next level. And I think that with everything that I've been facing lately, um, I'm being pushed to level up, you know, and it's, I mean, it's exciting and it's scary at the same time because I know that, you know what I'm saying, if I continue to do the work, if I continue to trust the process, if I continue to trust the universe and allow things to just unfold for me, then my life's gonna be so much better. I'm gonna propel to um, that level of myself, that level of that higher self. You know what I'm saying? That I've been having those visions of me being. You know what I'm saying? That self that's been calling to me to, you know, to be to be a reality. You know what I'm saying? Or to be my reality, this reality, my experienced and lived reality. Because I think that different versions of us live on different planes, and but then we have our like main reality. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my main reality. Um, I mean, just be in my brain how I think. These are anthologies. You know what I'm saying? And that's an ology. By the way, my name's Ant. These are anthologies, and I'm just sharing my ologies. Yeah, so that's one of my ologies. You know what I'm saying? That um, we exist, in different dimensions, right? Different aspects of us, and we call, depending on whatever our vibration is, we call different aspects of us to this main reality. And I'm calling that higher version of me. You know what I'm saying? The healthier version of me, the wealthier version of me, the happier version of me. You know what I'm saying? Um, all those things, right? And I feel like that version of me is answering the call. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm being pushed to go meet them, but I have some hesitation because there's things that I need to let go of, that I need to shed, And the only way I can shed those things is I gotta face a few challenges in life. You know what I'm saying? So understand, if you're on your journey, it's gonna be the same thing for you. There's gonna be things and people that you need to shed in order to level up. Um, I saw this story on TikTok the other day about this guy, and he's actually on a spiritual journey as well, right? And he was talking about issues that he's been having with his child's mother, and they've been having issues for for a while. I don't know how long. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm just trying to tell the story. I'm not trying to tell this guy's business or anything, and I don't know all of his business. But anyway, so he was saying how he's been having issues with the mother of his child, and he tried to be a good father. He tried to be there for his child. You know what I'm saying? But the relationship was toxic. You know what I'm saying? He would break up with her, and she would love bomb him, and he would go back. You know what I'm saying? Because he loved her, and he loved this child. He wanted to be there for her. And one day they had an argument, you know, and he's like, why are you treating me like this? And basically, she gave him the narcissistic answers, and doing all the gaslighting and everything, and they ended up splitting up. He had to leave her, and he didn't have nowhere else to go. He ended up pretty much homeless, staying in a hotel. It's kind of reminiscent, and it was funny because it was kind of reminiscent of my own story. When me and my wife split up, and I ended up in a hotel. But yeah, his situation was different. But that's where he ended up. You know what I'm saying? And I just left him a comment, wishing him the best and telling him to keep his head up, and to stay on his journey. Don't let the situation that he's dealing with deter him from all the work that he started to get where he is right now spiritually, right? And that the situation that he's in right now it happened to kind of remove him from that woman. You know what I'm saying? That was really not good for him. She was really not good for him in his journey. You know what I'm saying? Stressing him out and giving him trouble, and he's just trying to be a good guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the universe works. You know what I'm saying? If we don't move, it's gonna move us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna move us. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a higher purpose, and one way or another, we're gonna get there. If we gotta dip all the way fucking down to pull ourselves back up, then that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn on that journey. You know what I'm saying? It's like a test. In a way, like all of the shit that you've been through in the past that you've learned from. How much have you learned? Have you learned enough to see these challenges coming your way and you know what I'm saying, ride the wave and shoot up? Or are you gonna have to fall and then crawl your way back up, remembering those lessons that you learned, you know what I'm saying, and learn them more along the journey. So yeah, either way you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn, you know what I'm saying? But by trusting the process and knowing that the universe has got your back, and that everything that you've been through before in the past has prepared you for the things that you're facing now, is key. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you're in the middle of shit, sometimes it's hard to lean on that wisdom, because you're just thinking about, how am I gonna get from point A to point B? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm just thinking about my situation right now, right? And to be honest, it's bad, but it's not that terrible. And once I get on the other side, I'll share the story. You know what I'm saying? I'll happily share the story. But as you can see, I'm smiling. You know what I'm saying? And um, I'm at peace. I'm grateful for being in the place where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? And just knowing that um, somehow, some way, the resources that I need, they're available to me. You know what I'm saying? And um, everything is gonna line up. And whatever you're going through, know the same. You know what I'm saying? Just know the same. Know that things are gonna be okay. And like I said, I know it's hard to think that way sometimes. It's hard to be that way, but you gotta trust the universe. You know what I'm saying? You gotta trust the universe. You're here for a reason. You're going through. You're being challenged because you're able to overcome these challenges. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound cliche or anything like that, but um, God doesn't give us challenges that um, we can't handle. You know what I'm saying? You got this. You know, and sometimes it does take for us to look at situations that we faced in the past, right? And how we got through those. How I think the saying goes, um, for like something like every worst day. I've overcome every worst day of my life. Like you can probably think back to different times where you said, "Oh, this is the worst day of my life," but look at you now. That thing's behind you. You know what I'm saying? It's behind you, and it might have been, it might have been bad. It might have been fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You might have took a couple of L's. You know what I'm saying? But you're here. You're whole. You know what I'm saying? You have that you have that fighting spiritual warrior spirit in you. You know what I'm saying? And you are a spiritual warrior. You know what I'm saying? You're not a physical warrior, you're a spiritual warrior. You're fighting the battles that most people can't fight, won't fight. They don't have the mental and spiritual and emotional fortitude to overcome the things that you've overcome. You know what I'm saying? To face the things that you're facing. Probably things that people don't even know that you had to deal with in your life. You know what I'm saying? That you keep, you know what I'm saying? You keep that, behind your chest, and you just go through life, with a smile on your face. Or maybe you don't fucking smile. Maybe you're just like, go through life like mean mug and leave me the fuck alone, right? But you know, you're not like an asshole walking around with a chip on your shoulder. You're just like, in your bag, laser focused. You know what I'm saying? And people don't know. People don't know what you've been through that made you that way. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I said, you can be the person that's happy-go-lucky, and people don't know the things that you cry about at night, the things that keep you up at night, the things that you worry about, you know what I'm saying, the things that you've overcome. But you do, you know what I'm saying? But you do. And knowing that you've overcome those things um, should, you know what I'm saying, give you pride. And you should be um, grateful that you made it through those things, and that you're here now, and that you have what you have, and your life is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, Last thing I want to say, I mentioned this before about my shadow work journal, 99 days, shadow work journal. Um, Oh, excuse me. Thought I had a copyright there, but I don't. Um, so I am doing a second edition of that. I'm adding some tools to it. I'm changing a few small things around. Like I said, it's a great journal. It's on Amazon. The link is in my bio. If you want to check it out, pick it up. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna release a 21-day version of that. Right? It's just a shortened version of it. It's gonna be in PDF form. It's gonna be downloadable, and it doesn't have that that it doesn't have that price point that the hardcover version does. You know what I'm saying? The hardcover version is for those hardcore people that really want to dive in and do shadow work, and that want the actual book. People that like books. You know what I'm saying? Um, I did it in a hardcover, because you know I wanted like a that whole book feel. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a journal, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want it to be flimsy or anything. I wanted it to feel like something that something that's valuable, and it is something that's valuable. Shadow work, you're pouring your heart. There's something that you're putting your heart into. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than just a notebook or a journal. You know what I'm saying? It's a um, it's I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. you know, but it's something of value. You know what I'm saying? And I created it to be that. And I found some ways to add more value to it. That's why I'm doing a second edition. But like I said, the first edition is available. You can get that. Well, you can wait for the second edition. Hopefully, I have that done um, by July. And like I said, tomorrow, well, actually today, because I'm going to upload this tomorrow. um, at the time I upload this video, at the time this video is available, the 21-day PDF version of it will be available for you to download. I'll put the link in the description. Um, the link is in the description. You can download that, and hopefully that'll help you along your way. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're someone that's not really familiar with shadow work and you just wanna try it out. It's an excellent resource to use. You know what I'm saying? It's not just writing, journaling. It's an art journal as well. So it'll give you the opportunity to use your creative juices to express yourself, express your emotions, how you feel, and you know, free yourself up a little bit, escape, you know, escape, not escape, but just to, get some of that shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Get some of this shit out of you, you know. And I guess that's all I want to say for now. I, I wish that I could, sometimes I wish that, my recordings could be more fluid, you know what I'm saying? That my messages could be more channeled, and it's probably my fault that they're not. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably like I'm saying, I'm going through another elevation, right? And once I get on the other side of that, and I shed some of the shit that, you know what I'm saying, that has me going through these cycles. Once I shed that, it will allow, my spirit to kind of like flow through me a little bit more better, and I can channel my messages and not have to do so much editing, not have to search for words that I want to say so much. At least that's what I'm thinking, that's what I'm feeling. what I'm saying? So if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Thanks again for stopping in. Um, please show your support by liking, subscribing, um, downloading the journal. You know what I'm saying? Um, buying the journal. You know what I'm saying? Clicking on the links in my bio. There are different ways that you can support me. And yeah, I'm just kind of leave it there. As always, I'm wishing you love, prosperity, peace in your life. Um, stay strong. Don't give up on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Um, shine your light. Shine your light. Whatever your gifts are, tap into them. Start tapping into them. If you don't know how to tap into your gifts or where to start, ask me. You know what I'm saying? Ask me. I'll be happy to chop that up with you. You know what I'm saying? Have that conversation with you, and see if anything that I've been saying in my video adds value to you, then I'm pretty sure a one-on-one conversation could even help you out more. You know what I'm saying? And it helped me out as well because I'm not that much of a social person. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much introverted, and me doing these messages helped me out. You know what I'm saying? But now, actually interacting with people, can help me out even more. You know what I'm saying? Um, because I do this to try to help people along their journey. You know what I'm saying? And it's helping me so far. So I figure like with more interaction with people that are on the same journey, right? Will help me out even more, and it helps all of us out. I think that a lot of times this journey can be so fucking lonely because we come from a place where we're either dealing with toxic family members, friends, a workplace, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe they're not toxic. Maybe they, when we start our journey, we started alone. It's not like, you're having a spiritual awakening and all your friends and family members are as well. Usually you're the only one in the group, you know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you'll have like people in your circle that are awakening as well. You know what I'm saying? Like my sister, for instance, my older sister, she's on her journey, you know what I'm saying? And she's doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? And but we don't interact every day, you know what I'm saying? She lives in another state. But yeah, like I'm saying, like you rarely have people within your circle that are going through that journey. That's that's walking the walk with you. You're usually having to walk it alone, and things that you're feeling, that you're experiencing, that you're thinking, questions that you're having, you know what I'm saying? It's like these are conversations that you usually can't have with them. You know what I'm saying? And then we turn to YouTube and different teachers and people that are on the same journey as we are, you know what I'm saying? And we listen to their messages, and they kind of guide us and give us that inspiration that we need along the way, but usually that's as far as it goes, you know what I'm saying? Unless we engage with them in some kind of way, right? So I'm putting it out there, putting it out there, putting out the opportunity for engagement with anyone that's that resonates with what I'm sharing, and the way that I share, you know what I'm saying? Because the way I share might not be for everybody, you know what I'm saying? You might grab nuggets of what I'm saying and that's it, but the way that I show up, it might not be for you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure it's for somebody, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why you have to shine your light, You know what I'm saying? Because what you have is for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I said I was going to end my video, and I started to end it already, and I'm still going on. But I'm going to go ahead and end it right now. All right? With all that said. So, I love you. Peace.